So the key takeaways here, guys, from this section, those 1 million token context windows, right? They can handle full RFPs now. You can give it a, huge RFP, give it multiple past performances, you can give it tons of data. And so, that's really, really cool. That allows us to start building these, context rich environments. Um, the other thing is that as these things evolve, we're seeing that AI isn't just, some kind of trend technology that's out there. It's really becoming a key competitive advantage, a game changer, for the people who are using it effectively. And ultimately, it's not exactly what we ask the AI, right? Like we've talked about, but it's how we ask it, the data that we feed it, the context that we provide it, and even how we set up a flow, a step-by-step process, how we go through that workflow. That all can contribute, to the success of any given, prompt that we might, press send on. All right, guys. So the final section here, AI pitfalls to avoid. So I always want to give some cautions, right? Risks and warnings when we're talking about AI, and then a look at what some of those future trends might be too. So at a high level here, guys, some of these risks that I always like to include, right? Data privacy. We want to make sure, right, especially when we're working with sensitive information, CUI, right? We're in the federal space. Most of us on the call, if not all of us, probably are. And so data privacy, compliance, definitely huge. Not only at the federal level, we also want to make sure that we're complying with our company policies too. That's really, really important, right? We want to make sure that we're, on the right track. Um, and then we always want to make sure that, the outputs that we're getting are accurate, right? We want to monitor for bias. We want to look at hallucination. Are we getting those in-text citations, right? Are we getting, hyperlinks back out to source documents or web pages? We want to make sure that, those are in place and that the AI can back up what it's telling us, because these things still do happen. And then of course, ethical use. I don't have to tell you guys, right? But there are people out there who might, use AI, the power of it that we see as a huge opportunity to stay competitive in the market. They might use it, for nefarious purposes. And so it's always important to, again, look back at your company's AI policy. What do those, ethical uses look like for you guys? And where do you see any risks about potential use cases that might be unethical too? Um, and feasibility. This is a big one, right? The AI, the example I always like to use, the AI is not a calculator, right? So if I ask the AI to do long division for me, chances are, even with the newest models, it's probably going to get that math problem wrong. And they're getting better and better at this, the new models that are coming out. But ultimately, we want to know kind of what the limits of the AI are, and math, like I've just mentioned, is a big one, so that, the task we're giving it is, feasible and that we're set up for success rather than kind of walking into a situation where the AI is going to, make something up for us.